Last video I said I moved to Japan alone for half a year. But last month for 3 weeks, I wasn't living alone anymore. I actually got myself a roommate. Actually, a bit more than just a roommate. Before she left, we made this little photo book together. The point is to use this camera to take a photo every single day. A simple way to hold on to these moments. 3 weeks, living together for the first time in Japan with my girlfriend. So I'm running a little bit late. Don't want the ladies to be waiting too long, you know? You good? Okay. Because I work at a car rental next to the airport, I come to this exact spot almost every single day. Picking up customers, sending off cars, it's all part of the job. But I never look forward to a pickup as much as this. Look who's here! She was pretty exhausted after the red-eye flight, but I showed her my new office space, my apartment for the first time, and the excessive amount of plushies that I bought, and I even did something that I never did before, which was cooking someone breakfast. And this breakfast marks the start of something new for both of us.
I cooked, she ate, and she left no crumbs.
But there has to be a reality check. I couldn't just take 3 weeks off. As much as I wanted to spend every second with her, if I completely disappeared from work for that long, my boss James will definitely run me over in his S2000 or the GTR, but I'll also die a pretty happy boy. And I already have a job lined up to drive this white Honda from Narita all the way down to Suzuka for an engine overhaul. Because this car has done 220,000 kilometers and is due for a new engine basically. But the car transport services are completely unavailable for the month of April. So what my boss decided to do is ask me to take a few days off, bring this car from Narita all the way down to Suzuka, where the engine will be overhauled. And in between, I get to take a few days off, get to see some cherry blossoms, and do a mini road trip with my girlfriend.
Hey girl, you're just looking so great. Would you wanna go on a date when I was I just wanna kiss you on the face, I would never hesitate.
I think cherry blossoms are also very strange, because for the most year, they blend into the background, plain, almost invisible. But for the 1 week that they bloom, everyone notices and everyone shows up. And this also made me think, maybe that's what long distance relationship feels like too. Most of the time just quiet. But when we finally meet again, it really feels like nothing else matters. Sticking to my traveling principle of we fancy but we ain't rich, I booked the cheapest hotel I could find for the first night somewhere outside Hamamatsu. And let's just say that I didn't expect the cheap hotel to look something like this.
My heart just want to own your body.
It was definitely a lot nicer than I expected. Or maybe even too nice.
I actually giggled out loud when I saw this, but whoa, okay.
The next morning, albeit a little bit later than usual, we hit the road again, heading deeper south towards Suzuka. And staying connected on the road was easy, thanks to the sponsor of today's video, UBG. It's an app that gives you eSIM data plans in over 200 destinations. No SIM swaps, no pocket Wi-Fi, no crazy roaming charges, and no commitment, so you can use and cancel whenever you feel like it. You can even top up without Wi-Fi, which is a game changer and saved me when we were chasing hidden photo spots literally in the middle of nowhere. It is way more reliable than rental Wi-Fi boxes, so if you want to try it, download the UBG app and use my code KEO for 10% off your first data plan. Quick tip, if you dial *#06#, if you see an EID number, that means that your phone supports eSIM, and UBG will be compatible with your phone. Feel free to check it out, links in the description, and let's jump back into the video.
这不是旧世纪，我们的爱却遥远在屏幕前。愚蠢的求知欲，总是问你是否爱我在每天。不受控的心跳，是不足的嘴角，我无法攻。
We lost count of how many times we stopped along the way. It feels like every corner had something waiting for us. A hidden park, a row of trees, a random roadside train station in the middle of nowhere, all flooded with cherry blossoms. It felt like we could have chased them forever, but eventually we made it to our final stop. We had to say goodbye to the EK9 and head back to reality. Back in Narita, life slowed down for a few days. During these 3 weeks, for the first time, we got a taste of what's it like to actually live together. Not just dating, but actually sharing a home. Cooking dinners, grocery runs, cleaning, or just relaxing at home. It was insanely chill. And the best part, it was realizing how easy everything felt. No forced efforts, no arguments at all. Surprisingly, just us two in a place that we call home. And during these 3 weeks, I tried to sneak away from work whenever I could. And when I could, a mini road trip was inevitable. Nothing too crazy, it was catching sunsets, soaking in a countryside onsen, and for whatever reason, playing golf because my dad left his golf clubs here, or just hanging out at an empty playground on the side of a road. Simple things, but somehow, these are the ones that I'll miss the most. My girlfriend's visit also made me rethink everything. We've known each other for years, and last year I made an impulsive decision to come to Japan for work. She's still managing her final year at university, and we're both chasing our own goals, albeit a little bit differently. Half a year into our long-distance relationship, I can tell you that it wasn't easy at all. But I can also tell you that it is definitely possible when you do it right. How often we video call, how we check in, how we respect each other's schedule, and we don't need 24/7 texting to show that we care. And most importantly, we always have something to look forward to. I didn't even realize that 3 weeks will go by so fast. And suddenly, it was time. I always told her that I don't like saying goodbyes. But at the same time, I feel that I'm very lucky to have someone that makes saying goodbye so difficult. I know my girlfriend will 100% watch this video, and I just want to say that I am forever grateful for your support, for your time, and for every single little thing. I know we'll see each other again very soon. But for now, I've got this little booklet and these memories that we made. Enough to carry us until the next time we meet.
Love is moving on, you are the lady girl. I wanna see your lights on, 你最爱听的歌。要怎么开口？见到他的第一眼就失去抵抗力，我想他并不会接受。想和他跳进热里，像夏梦里燃起的花，忍不住想摘下。其实遇见他并不复杂，坠入你的盛夏。
Can you film our car?
This is our ride. This is our NRT rent-a-car ride. Look. Perfect for a couple. If you want to go on a trip, come visit us at NRT Rent-A-Car, where you can do this to our cars.
Every time I see it,